Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So I have a cute little brow wax and tint video for you guys, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. First of all, let me just say, the way y'all blew this channel up, I'm so appreciative. I really have over 3,000 followers or subscribers. That is insane, but it's God's plan. So excited, and I literally have no choice but to put out content. Like, y'all done started something. Now, spoiler alert, I am using Just for Men hair dye to tint her brows. I got this tip from a local esthetician, and it works, but it's definitely time for me to upgrade. So I'm looking into a really good lamination and brow tinting. So if you guys know of any or have any recommendations, let me know. But yeah, so it's pretty much self-explanatory. I'm using a angle brush to apply the tint, and I'm using dabbing motions, and I always start off in the middle of the brow, work my way up to the end, and then go back up and do like hair-like strokes in the beginning of the brow. So if you guys notice, I did use a Q-tip. No, actually I use a lip wand. Sometimes I use a Q-tip, but I just use that to clean up the brows and make sure no tint is out of place, giving it a nice crisp look. I leave this for about 10 minutes, probably more if the client has really sparse brows, and then I start my wax while the tint is still tinting. I am using hard wax for her brows, but I am slowly but surely becoming a soft wax girl, especially for brows. I typically, of course, use hard wax for legs, Brazilians, underarms, and I think I'm just going to stick to that because doing brows with soft wax, I have not mastered that at all. I kept having to go back over to get those little tiny fine brow hairs, and I feel like with soft wax, it would get it right up in one strip. So next time, I'm thinking I'm definitely going to use soft wax instead of hard wax. But this hard wax I'm using, it is from Spa Order. It is the Derm Elite Lilac, I think it's called. It's definitely great for everywhere else, but I didn't really like it for brows. But we got the job done, so hey, it is what it is. And honestly, like I said before, I'm really like getting into brows. I've been doing Brazilian waxing for a minute, especially since I went on my own, but brows have been my thing, especially those laminated brows. Once I get into that, it's gonna be over. It's gonna be over. Y'all, I forgot to mention that my hands are cleaned. They were cleansed with antibacterial hand soap and thoroughly sanitized, okay? So that's the reason why I'm not wearing gloves. My hands are very much clean. But I find it hard wearing gloves when doing brow services. So, I just make sure I sanitize my area, my hands, everything, of course. But brows are the only thing you'll see me doing without using gloves. Now it's time to remove the tint. I'm using a dry cotton round and making sure I'm holding the skin taut. Also pressing firmly on the brow, making sure no residue is left behind. So this brow tint, or quote unquote semi-permanent hair dye, it lasts about a good 7 to 10 days depending on your skin type. I always recommend that, of course, no touching the brows for 24 hours. Avoid getting them wet, and when you do begin to wash your face, wash around the brow to just get a longer little last out of them. So once the tint is removed, I'm going to go in with a clean spoolie just to brush the hairs in place. At this time, I'm checking and making sure there's no like little random pieces of hair that didn't get picked up by the wax. If so, I'm going to tweeze them. I also like to go in with a brow pencil just to fill in any sparse areas that the tint didn't adhere to. I also like to use the clear brow gel from NYX to give the brows that laminated look. It's going to give it a nice shine, make sure all the hairs lay in place, and it's just so perfect. For the very last step, I'm going to use a cream base concealer, and I'm just going to outline the lower end of the brow. So with this is going to give it a nice highlighted and crisp look. It's going to definitely take your brows to the next level. Okay, y'all, so that's about it. Thank you so much again for subscribing, watching my video. And yeah, we're coming out with more content because it's 2023. Why not? Make sure you like, comment, and hit that bell to be notified for my next video.